Potriyom Namah Shivaya.
Potriyam Namah Shivaya.
How are you, Pushpa?
Very good, Swamiji. How are you?
Fine. Can we think of 9 planets today?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Is there any special?
No, Swamiji.
Okay, then we can do. Potriyom Namah Shivaya.
Potriyom Namah Shivaya.
Mudayan Guruvagi Inge Yamade Alallaruttan Indundi Bare Avantal Toluvam Indundi Bare. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul and purifies them. Our body, mind, and soul are being purified. Salutations to Mother, Father, and all Gurus. Now we are chanting Om, first giving long time to O. Om. Equal timing. Less O, more M. Om. Omitting O. Now we are chanting without sound, absolute silence. We are exhaling, breathe out, and observing the silence all over the body. That is what we called in the Pranava energy. Now we are cleaning our spinal cord, closing the left nose, inhaling from the bottom of the spinal cord along with our mind and the pranava energy to the top of the head, closing the right nose, exhaling, breathe out through the left nose, coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. From the bottom of the spinal cord, we are inhaling and going top of the head along with our mind and absolute silence, closing the left nose, exhaling, coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. From the bottom of the spinal cord, we are inhaling along with our mind and the pranava energy going top of the head. We are visualizing a Shivalingam on the top of our head. We are inhaling and exhaling, observing a small Shivalingam on the top of our head. In this calm stage of our mind, we are visualizing the planets, now we are think of the sun, head of our solar system. It is the center point of our solar system. It is 2 million times bigger than our Earth. Its radiations are orange in color and related to our bone. And is always develop the leadership quality, victory in our life. Think of the sun, inhale and exhale, and observe the radiations from the sun. Next, we are going to concentrate on Mercury, which is going around the sun 3 crore miles away. Its radiations are greenish radiation. It is related to our skin, the radiations of Mercury is always helpful to the development of our knowledge, memory, mathematical calculations. Now we are think of the Mercury inhale and exhale and observing it with absolute silence. Next, we are going to concentrate on Venus, which is rotating the sun 60 million miles away from the sun. Its radiations are silver in color. It is related to our vital fluid in our body. The radiations of Venus is always helpful for the development of friendship, harmony, coordination. We can think of the planet Venus, inhale and exhale, and getting the radiations from the Venus. Our planet Earth is going around the sun 90 million miles away from the radius once in a year. From our planet Earth, the satellite moon is going around the Earth at the distance of 230,000 miles away from the Earth. The radiations of the moon is milky in color and is closely related with our mind, blood circulation, digestive system. Now we are going to concentrate on moon and mingle with the moon, getting the radiations from the moon for our well-being. Now we are going to concentrate on the planet Mars, which is going round the Sun at the distance of 140 million miles away from the Sun. The radiation of the Mars is reddish in color. The radiation coming from the Mars is closely related with our bone marrow. The radiations of the Mars gives us the willpower, confidence, victory, success in all our way of our life. We can think of the planet Mars, inhale and exhale, and getting the energy from the Mars. Next, we are going to concentrate on Jupiter, which is going round the Sun at the distance of 480 million miles. The radiations of the Jupiter is golden in color, and its radiation is closely related with our brain cells. The radiation coming from the Jupiter is helpful for the development of our wisdom, knowledge, we are inhaling and exhaling and getting the radiations from the Jupiter for our well-being. Next, we are going to concentrate on the planet Saturn. It is related to our nervous system. The radiations coming from the Saturn are gray in color. The Saturn going around the Sun at the distance of 880 million miles away from the Sun. The radiations coming from the Saturn gives us long life, good health, and all prosperities in our life. We are thinking of Saturn, inhale and exhale. We can also think of the remote planets, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. The radiations coming from these planets also are one way or other having impact in our body and mind. We can think of these planets, mingle with them, inhale and exhale, and getting the radiations from the planets. Further and further, we are expand to the level of Milky Way, and further, we are expand to the boundary of the universe. We come across millions and millions of stars, planets, all around the universe. The radiations coming from these planets and stars are always helpful to us. We can visualize the universe, inhale and exhale, and getting the radiations from the universe. Further and further, we are expand to the absolute static state, the state of perfection, absoluteness, and we become one with this static state, calm state of our mind. This is a state of omnipotent, omniscience, and omnipresence. The total consciousness is also existing in our body as a soul consciousness. Within the soul consciousness, we come across all the functions in our body. The body is the combination of bones, skin, vital fluid, blood, marrow, brain, nerves, and all the part of our body. Always these elements can helpful for our well-being. We are noticing the same things are also existing in other human beings and other living beings. Now onwards, we will take an oath or promise that now onwards, I should not hurt any human beings, any living being in the world. Apart from that, I will extend my help, service, and love for the well-being of all the living beings and all the human beings in the world. May the Almighty give us good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, and peace. By the grace of Almighty, all of us can enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, ecstasy, wisdom, peace, and all the prosperities in our life. We can think of our family members. They are also being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. We can think of our friends and relatives. They are also being blessed with the prosperities in their life. We can think of the persons, those who are related in our day-to-day activities, the superiors, co-workers, subordinates, and customers. All are being filled with the blessings of the Almighty. We can think of our enemies also. They are also being blessed by the Almighty. We can think of the whole world. The whole world may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, and peace. சின்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி, காவாய் கனகத் திரளே போற்றி, கைலை மலையானே போற்றி போற்றி, திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed சுந்தரி. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed கமலா சேலே. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Good speed. Be blessed with the prosperities in your life. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Vishnu. Be blessed with all the prosperities. Mataji. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Reverend Shankar Pen. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Sumadi. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Pushpa. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Bhaktananda. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Pushparayan. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Hopemel. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Swami Saradananda. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Anna Maria. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Serene Louis. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Nishanti. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Kumari Saipat. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Jeff Kamen. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Post. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Vishal Sopna. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Richard Greenstone. போற்றியோ நம சிவாய. Be blessed. Satya Potrio Namashivaya, be blessed. Prema Janice Potrio Namashivaya, be blessed. Geeta Brown Potrio Namashivaya, be blessed. Vijay Potrio Namashivaya, be blessed. Potrio Namashivaya to all of you. Potrio Namashivaya. Thank you, Puspa.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.